Welcome to the Party Roll. We are 5 guys, 1 table, playing D&D. I'm Dusty.
I'm Corey.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Matt. Yeah! Let's party roll.
Also, Dusty is not paying attention to what anyone else is
There's
saying.
blood everywhere.
This is the Dusty podcast.
Vortex of his own words.
For the love of God, what is your initiative roll?
18.
Good job.
He goes first. Nice.
Way to go. Way to be paying attention.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
Good job.
Great year.
I did do it.
Well, you'll
All
go
right.
first amongst you guys. They're actually, this is what we call a surprise round, since everyone was caught off guard.
Do we get presents?
Kind of.
I say, well, I'm surprised.
I think
So,
Rick is surprised.
So it didn't hurt me at all whenever the arrow thumped me?
No, that was a deflect.
Okay. Ha! Yeah.
An arrow actually whizzes directly past
Whiz.
Seth's
like
face.
our friend.
No, I just matrixed that shit because I was totally paying attention.
I assume your AC is above 12,
Oh, yeah.
so I was just already assuming that
I
is.
appreciate that
You're welcome.
assumption. I'm just so tiny and quick. You gotta say it now.
Yeah, Techno Viking,
Is it my turn now?
there's no point in
No.
asking this, but what's your AC?
My AC is 15.
You're about to get fucked.
This beats it. Okay.
I can't dance it off.
You cannot dance.
Dance it off, bro.
You can't dance your
Dance
way
it
out
out,
of this
man.
one.
Arrow to the throat.
Damn it.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what dice or what.
Did it just miss Seth Rogue and it's going directly to me?
Actually, you notice there are arrows flying, so you go into defensive dancing mode.
I believe
actually-
that's called capoeira.
And turns out it's not too helpful. You actually catch an arrow
the knee.
directly in your... get out. You actually catch an arrow directly
You know, this
in
is
your,
actually over.
in your
I back him up.
tricep here, so just boom, right in the arm. That is
Not your dancing arm.
That was my best dancing arm.
that is 9 damage.
Holy.
How am I
Your
gonna
arm,
hold
like,
that
really takes
invisible
damage.
ball?
Yeah.
Your limbs are crippled.
I'm almost dead, guys.
Just use a doctor bag.
I get that reference.
Follow joke, everybody.
Follow joke for all the listeners.
I actually hoard those and never ever use them. But one day at the end of the game,
it's because
then I'll
Dustin
be-
doesn't
I'll
play on
just
hardcore
use them.
mode.
That's true.
Let the record show.
I play on little bitch mode.
I also play on Little Bitch mode.
Little bitch 5.
Oh my god.
Is that what casual is? Casual or
Again, not much
Normal
point
mode.
asking. What's Wizard's AC?
The Wiz's armor class is 12.
Wait, are we all getting air? Is the Harvester about to come out? Is that what's happening right now?
See previous episodes for the Harvester.
6 damage.
6 damage to the Wiz? Shit.
hope it doesn't touch his beautiful head wound
It's actually a brand new wound. Just
on the
right
other
in the
side,
gut.
I'm
On the other
sorry, bro.
on the other side of his head.
Yeah.
2 gaping wounds.
And we come around to our first full turn, which unfortunately one of the enemies rolled better than Techno Viking, so he's actually first.
So
Say
we still.
unfortunately, what kind of DM are you? You should be reveling in this shit.
I like you guys.
Sorry. For
I mean, I'm still
killing
gonna kill you all, but
So have we seen who this is yet?
I need to put that dice away.
He rolled 1, so be a die.
That is actually the opposite of what I rolled.
Did you just crit?
That
Did you just roll a negative one?
It kind of looks like I'm blowing the microphone. That's
I
what.
mean, no.
You rolled a 20, but
Corey
against
just blew the
2.
microphone, everyone out there.
It's the
What's up?
the first
You just rolled a
attacker.
nat 20 against you.
A Matt 20.
Nat 20.
I don't like this. We will not use my name.
That is going to it actually the first arrow hit you and fell off,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, made a little extra kind of open spot. This guy is a good shot because he hits right in that exact same spot.
Hey,
you don't have an
man.
arrow sticking out of your actual sternum. That is
Right.
16
I'm
damage.
rubbing all of the bad good luck on this, and I'm gonna roll his own dice.
Again, I'd like to welcome everybody to Mark Murders the entire crew.
Oh shit! What did I just roll on with your dice? Is that an 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't ruin it.
Those dice are rolling really
You
well.
made it stronger.
I made it stronger.
That die is rolling very well today.
Thank you.
Fortunately,
I'm gonna roll my dice now.
I hate you. Move on to Techno Viking.
I dropped
It is
it.
now his turn. You
Ow.
can tell where these arrows are coming from because they are a flying. So you can see shapes in the trees. So you could get to one and start swinging.
All right, I'm gonna start dancing for my life.
There actually, you guys can let me just for kind of to give you a little bit of perspective. Actually, if you remember your first encounter in this campaign, you guys
know
were kind
I
of in a
do.
little path.
Not.
Everybody
I was
but
not
him.
there.
If you were in a little path in the middle of the woods, remember?
Oh yeah,
You're kind of in the same situation right now.
Is
You're in
there-
a fairly narrow path. It's probably about 6 feet wide or so in the middle of a wooded area.
Narrow path.
You
in
can
the
tell there
woods,
are actually
middle of a wooded area.
two
You can
enemies
actually
on
see
either
two
side.
enemies on either side.
His character actually just took 37 damage.
you weren't even there, and you just really made it just into beautiful song.
Think we're done.
And that was Party Roll. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
So you guys have the option. You know, who do you want to attack, or do you want to run for your life? You know, whatever you want to do.
Oh, I'm attacking.
Wait, whose turn is it?
How far away are they?
It's they're on either side of you, so each one is probably a good 4 or 5 feet away from you.
Oh, and they're up in the
there's
trees.
they're within range.
Yeah, you can get to them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of crouched down in the trees. You can see shapes. You don't know who they are, but you know they are firing arrows at you. You can tell they're roughly about human height.
These dinguses shot me twice.
Whose turn is it?
It's Techno Viking.
Oh, go man.
Okay, so
What are you doing?
roll a 15 to hit
With what?
for that guy that I was running towards.
For whoever that was.
Yeah.
You know.
The guy that shot me.
I'm gonna say okay. I've got one in mind that you're attacking. What is 15 altogether?
Yes, to hit.
You manage to reach him, and you just kind of swing and you just kind of brush your knuckles against his armor. You can tell now that you're close up. They are. I don't know. What is you like? What kind of knowledge do you have?
So I got some pretty good knowledge. It's mostly dance related, but
Yeah, and what was in
I got. I don't know what it did. How do I know what kind of knowledge I have?
Well, let me be a good DM and just kind of describe them to you. They look like goblins, but they are taller.
Are
and
they,
they are
do they mostly
armored.
spend their time on porches?
Are they orcs?
From what I've heard.
They're not orcs.
Are they half orcs?
They are nothing of the orcish persuasion.
Are they uruks?
That is the wrong lore.
Bugbears.
They're not furry.
Goddamn bugbears.
Taking our jobs.
Can I try and roll for my other fist now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna give you a penalty, even though you've got an arrow. You're running on pure adrenaline, so you just break the arrow off and keep going.
Shit, you got some adrenaline, bro?
Hell yeah. Actually, I just put it into the bottle of water that I had. Never mind.
Yes.
I might have rolled the ones.
All right. You actually you hit a tree.
Thanks, this tree. That's what I wanted to do.
The enemy that's
I say, oh man, you hit that tree real hard.
Great observation.
the
Greg.
enemy that was firing at Seth notches up another arrow.
Go for it, bro.
Knocks up. Is it knock?
Notches.
Yeah, notches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
notched it.
Buenos Notches.
Is it Notch like a fat video game developer?
What's your AC again?
15, bro.
Not anymore.
All right. Once again, you do your little rope dance right out of the way.
now.
Yeah.
He actually quit. He's no longer a game developer.
Well,
he's
he's a
rich.
small-time game
I
developer.
heard now he's a sandwich.
He's no longer a
developer.
Mojangsta.
Hurtful. Hurtful and rude. We move on. Now it's your turn, actually. So,
Great.
time for a little payback.
All right, who's closest to me?
The one that's firing at you.
Okay, give me a visualization of what's happening.
He is roughly 4 feet away from you in the underbrush, like of the trees and such.
Okay.
With
A
an
shrub.
arrow or with a bow pointing at you.
Shrubbery.
All right, he's fast. Or he's close enough to me.
Yeah, you can reach him and get a knife in him if you roll. Right.
Actually, the same
touch.
shrub you identified earlier. It's been following you.
I guess I'll just roll the shrub. I have no idea what I'm doing. No, I will. I'll show him how it's done and pull out my short bow, and we're gonna do a little dance.
All right, take me a roll.
Make a little love.
I roll a 10.
He doesn't want to go to the dance
shit,
with you.
Okay, I'm dancing by myself.
He actually.
Oh,
In the dark.
Are you sure it's not with yourself?
I didn't write the song.
actually, if you're dancing, then I will always be dancing with you. You know that. That is my promise.
Did Seth Rogen hit?
How many accents
No,
does
he
this
didn't.
guy have?
Just all of it.
Not enough.
You did not hit.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
So I just yelled out, "This is how you do it!" And just
Then you just
shoot it
fired up
into
into the air.
Next time.
Actually, the one who's firing at the wizard here sees how badly he just injured him, gets really excited, and just shoots an arrow into the ground. And just kind of looks sad.
Thanks, bro. That really hurt before.
They just look at me and go, "Oh, that is how you do it." Just failed.
He learned from you. He learned it from watching you.
So wait, are there 3 enemies?
It's 4.
4, okay. Thought there were 2 for some reason.
Why
One
do you not
for
like
each
us
of
so
us.
much, DM?
That's what the encounter said. That's what I rolled.
Don't
It's,
apologize. You do what you gotta do.
Never
Mark.
apologize for anything, ever.
It is now Rick's turn. Wait, no, Wizard's turn.
Wizard's turn.
Do some shit. You want to light up this forest?
I'm not going to use my burning hands yet. I don't think there's any close enough together. I am going to whip a firebolt at the one who just shot an arrow at the ground like a dumbass.
Just add insult to injury.
That's going to be 21 to that hit.
Gotta hurt.
That's not damage. I'm not that
No, I
bad.
mean, I'm just saying. That's only 20.
No, it's a 15 and I got a plus 6.
Gotcha.
And 6 damage.
All right. Finally, somebody has scored first blood that wasn't their own.
Punching
My
trees, dancing.
My hives are still a little itchy right now.
I understand, man.
I put in some clear eyes earlier, so I'm doing pretty good.
Feel so betrayed by that shrub just coming to life.
That's where my friend Shrub.
Hey, Rory. Can you open up that door? over
Oh
there?
no! Oh no!
Just a little bit so I can get in. Thanks.
Albie's gotta make some boobs now.
Albie's my roommate. He just rolls on the ground. Does whatever he wants.
We don't allow him in the human bathroom.
I just give him a corner to go in. It works. It works. It works.
It's kind of.
I mean, they got their own
ever.
thing, you know?
So is it my turn, or do we have another?
We are back around.
What? I haven't even gone yet.
No, I don't mean back. When I say back around, it's not what I really mean.
Okay.
I just say that too much. It actually is your turn, though.
Do you recall if it's my turn? Just
Seriously,
Sorry.
though.
Burn!
don't hurt me. I run to somebody and I swing at him. The one Techno Viking tried to hit, but he only
Alright.
brushed his knuckles
You
and
gonna-
then hit a tree.
Thank you for having my back.
You're welcome.
If you recall him hitting a tree earlier.
I rolled a 7, but I'm going to use my action surge already to try to hit him
So-
again.
He actually pulls out a can of Surge, courtesy of Amazon.com.
Oh God, yes.
This podcast is sponsored by Amazon and Surge.
and,
Alright.
and Bark's Root Beer.
Don't forget Mark.
And .com, the
And
mega
Barclays.
founder.
And Bad Dragon. When
Corey's
So-
wooden dildos.
After sipping my delicious surge, I swing again, and get a 14. So I just swing Sheila the Dwarven War Axe all over the place.
I mean, you're putting your all into it. You just don't have enough.
Just so mad that I have an arrow sticking out of my chest.
Looks pretty cool, though.
Thanks.
All right, when you get up close,
Epic row, brah.
you're actually a dwarf. You have a special hatred of
Epic
goblins,
row.
if I do recall.
Oh yeah, I get an advantage. Well, do I? No, I get
Thanks,
just
Brad.
like +2 to something.
Damage, I believe, or is it hit?
Hold on.
And this is the best part of D&D, when we have to break down and read rules and such for insane amount of time.
I made my guy a dwarf, even though he's actually human on the starter thing. So I don't even know. I'm
Either way-
ambivalent to goblins.
Either way,
right
I'm
now.
going to say that you do have a special hatred of goblins. So as you get close, you recognize that these are hobgoblins.
Goddamn hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins, eh? If for those of you not in the know what hobgoblins are, they are militaristic versions almost of goblins. They're a little taller, a little smarter. No, I'm good. I don't. You hear the sweet sounds of pizza being retrieved from a box. And now you will hear our friend Dusty just eating right into a microphone. So yeah, you recognize these are
Deep
hobgoblins.
throated that pizza.
And so you run up to him and you just see his stupid hobgoblin face, and then you miss twice.
Hate these guys.
Now we actually do come back around. I can say that for reals now. Now that you guys have closed in a little bit on that side,
If you recall when he said when we come around last time.
but this time I mean it for real. You guys really need to keep up.
If you recall.
I
Now
know my
that you've
place in line,
closed
I'm
melee
last.
distance. Oh, how you doing, Coco? That is Matt's other roommate. They don't have people names.
It's just a tin of Hershey's cocoa powder.
That's why Matt always smells so good.
One of the hobgoblins pulls out a sword and charges into the fray, though things are a little complicated with all the trees around, but he kind of weaves his way and
He knows how to save a life.
starts swinging.
JustASwingin.com.
I'm making
quality
sense
sex
of that in my
swings.
head, and I'm just getting angry. That's all it's doing. He pulls out a long sword and takes a swing.
Longswords also
Hey,
sold
Greg.
at JustASwingin.com.
Sorry, they made me angry, I guess, and that made me roll better. So that is a solid connect, I believe.
Against who?
Against Grick.
What's the number?
Fuck Grick. Everyone's attacking Grick.
He's big and he's in the front.
What'd you roll?
18
No.
plus 3.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
Corey is
Corey's
currently crying.
Going off.
A child's laughter.
That is
JustASwingin.com, our first and finest, proudest sponsor.
everyone, please go to that website. I can only imagine. That is 7 damage to Grick.
All right, I pass out.
Oh shit!
We are not doing well. Well, I mean, I'm doing great.
Oh,
you
shit.
guys are not doing well.
I'm on death's door right now.
He just tanked.
Your tank is down.
Also, I'm also technically on death's door, but then again, I am always on death's door because I'm a wizard.
That's okay. Rogue tank. I'll just use evasion a bunch.
Use an Asian a bunch?
Seth Rogen is really into Asian stuff.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
If you recall.
Make a
I've already
Wikipedia
killed one of
page.
you. Do you really want to? It is back to Techno Viking.
Dance.
All right.
So you're currently punching at one. Another one ran up and just bitch slapped Grick to the ground.
For all you podcast listeners, I'm doing the finest industrial dance moves right now. Just have to trust me on this one. And I rolled a 9!
Which, oddly enough, answers the question of whether or not you landed a hit. Would you like to roll again? Mr. Two-Handed?
Other fist.
Other fist.
How many trees can he hit today?
I'm going for the other side of the tree now. 16
Nope.
Plus...
plus
Do
another.
you have a base attack bonus or attack bonus?
There is no such
That
thing.
was
None
with
in his
the-
offhands, I don't think.
No, offhand.
Yeah.
Well, actually, as a monk, they both get a +4, but neither of them hit.
Wait, what?
So
Well, it's 16 plus 4.
No, he had a 12 plus 4, so 16
Oh.
yeah, that was with
Altogether?
Sorry, guys.
All together.
altogether.
I feel like this... I think the book might kind of be lying about the challenge rating of these hobgoblins.
Oh, goblins?
But yeah.
When they take away like 80% of my health in one hit,
Well, I've been rolling really well. These guys don't have that high of HP. Like, it's really just been the rolls. I've been rolling hot, and you guys have been rolling cold.
Did anyone else just think that for a moment their mic has been off the entire time?
That's actually why Rory's been laughing.
These dumbasses think I'm listening to them.
He's actually playing a better podcast in his
He's
headphones
listening
right
to
now.
Poker right now.
this podcast is sponsored by Nerd Poker.
My God, we wish we were them. So,
Except for Brian Posehn.
I'll be that one.
back around if you recall. Everyone's dead.
Not
If you recall. I like tempting fate.
Hobgoblin number 2, who was the one who was attacking Seth Rogen,
Come at me, bro.
laughs at you for missing earlier after you challenged him. Hey, you kind of hear bellow from the woods. That's how it's done, eh? Hobgoblin.
Hate Cockney goblins.
They're all Cockney. That's the only accent I can do, and I do that one really badly.
You should make them all really southern.
I just got off my porch.
That's how it's done, eh? Why can't I do a southern? I am from Texas.
What? I'm supposed to divulge your information.
Oh, sorry.
Bro.
I mean,
Texas,
I mean
eh?
southern Minnesota. Eh?
The serial killers are on their way.
We haven't even put this on air yet.
This is live stream, guys.
I wish we were streaming. Now he's had enough
how
of,
did we
of
edit
your
out
little
all the
arrow
racist
show back
stuff
and
for
forth because he
live
can't seem to land a hit.
Come at me, bro.
So he comes at you, bro.
Shit, he came at you, bro.
He's coming at you, bro.
Shit, bro.
I'm gonna shank so hard.
Shank a tank.
That is
Shanked all over your pants.
17,
God damn,
bro.
Got me, bro.
Got me, bro.
I respect you, bro.
Sith, cover your ass, man.
6 damage.
Damage.
Pretty good.
This podcast also sponsored by Engineer Rory's Electronic Cigarettes. Made with only the finest e-juices.
That sounds so
For
gross,
when you're
by
on the go
way.
and you want to suck on a robot dick.
Baddragon.com.
Now featuring robots.
Please don't sue us. Any of these people we're actually bringing up.
It's free advertising.
To us. Just to us. So when we listen to this again.
So we'll remember and then go buy these products we talked about. This is actually just a really elaborate shopping list.
Hint to all those who are us.
Hey, me, remember? You're out of Parmesan. You'll need that for the leftover pizza that you eat sad and alone.
Zob sadness.
Can I go at that, bro?
It
my
actually
turn.
is your turn.
Oh, I'm going at
Yeah.
that, bro.
Go at him, bro.
All right, so I pull out my shank,
Oh.
and I will.
Which, just to explain, a shank we've decided has the same stats as a dagger because if I gave it the kind of stats it actually would have, he would be doing like 2 damage.
And a shank it is.
God damn it, Seth Rogen.
Oh, that does not hit.
Cool.
We actually don't want to kill these hobgoblins. We don't want to hurt them at all. We just want
Wanted to die on the night that we start the podcast.
We said we've gone far enough. This is a good place to.
We made it. Done. Drop mic.
Hob 4, the one that's currently on fire. Well, not really on fire. He just kind of got
No, that doesn't actually.
took a firebolt to his chest
Yeah,
and didn't like
firebolt.
it. He's still. He realizes that it'd make more sense to close in with the wizard, so he rushes in.
No, please don't do that. Brah, I didn't do nothing. I'm sorry, brah.
13.
That's a hit, you
God.
fuckface. Hopefully he does 1d4 minus 3 damage.
I'm not gonna look. I actually can't see. 3.
Oh, thank God.
You dead yet? No, 5.
I'm 5 HP.
You dead yet, Gov?
I'm -2. I forget how I do this.
But
You
it's
just
your
roll a-
turn now.
Roll a
It's my
death
turn.
save.
I'm gonna kind of shaggy away from him, like run in place for a minute, and then keep running, and then turn around and whip another fire.
Let it be known that it was hilarious. His legs did a little cartoon circle thing. That was the noise they made. Thank you.
That's a 10
You're
on that
welcome.
roll. Got a 10er. That was a hit, right? If you recall, that was a hit.
Remember these
Was that all together?
That was all together.
these hobgoblins are made of paper, right?
They're not wearing any armor.
Paper underneath chainmail.
Should we name this as just listen to us be shit at D&D?
Yeah.
We're normally not this good.
Normally
Don't-
they win.
We're gonna roll below 5 every single time.
We are actually moving dangerously close to my first TPK, as it's known in the biz.
Is that like your
Toilet paper conundrum.
Yes.
Spelled in the Mortal Kombat fashion.
Or Tuesday.
Mortal Kombat.
It is Grit's turn now.
Since you're
I try to
So-
survive.
Yeah, you're gonna need a roll to live.
Stabilize that shit.
I roll a nat 20 to
you
live.
get 2
You
successes.
get 2 live tokens.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get 3 to get back up.
Feeling pretty
Liverific.
For those unaware of
feeling pretty less dead.
how dying like a bitch works in 5th edition D&D.
Oh, you gotta get 3.
When you reduce to 0
gain
hit
1
points.
HP and then be knocked out for up to 4 hours.
Every turn,
Dang.
you have to
Great.
roll to see whether you are surviving or not. It's something like survival roll, I don't know. If you roll over
I have a potion.
over a 10, that is 1 survival roll. If you roll under a 10, that is 1 the opposite of surviving roll.
Failure.
If you get 3 of either direction, then that thing is what you do. If you get 3 under, you be fucking dead and shit. If you get 3 rolls over, then you're still unconscious, but you're stable. You're no longer bleeding out. You successfully managed to will your blood platelets to clot and stop bleeding. So good job with that.
While knocked out.
So you rolled a nat 20, that means he gets 2 live tokens. Just for more explanation, if you roll a 1, that's 2 not live tokens. If you get hit for any reason, then that is automatically 2
hit tokens.
failures. So, yeah, when you're on the ground bleeding out, try not to get hit. I mean, just come on, man. Dodge.
And if you're wizard, then you just be token.
Just tuck and roll.
Well, man, who told you that shit, brah? No one. What? Shut up.
Hob 3 is, you are now, unfortunately, surrounded. But I'm going to go and say, since the tree's in the way and the fact that you are such a good dancer, I'm
Seth
not
Rogen
going to
masticating the
give
shit
them
out of that
advantage against
pizza.
you, Mr. Techno-Viking, but they are both attacking you.
Oh,
It's Group's party.
For once, he hits a tree. Just sword right into the tree.
that's right. The tree is very nice for hitting.
You hit trees too, huh?
Always optimistic.
Hob 1, who... I don't know, I'm a bad DM. Who's
Yeah, that's a goblin.
Who was
Would you like
Hob
to
1
hit
even
the tree as well?
Hob 1 was attacking Grick, so yeah, he's the
If
other
you
one.
guys
that's
recall.
now, you guys could please recall for me. Hob 1 is the other guy that's attacking Techno-Viking now, because now that Grick is down. And... Is it 12?
Yes. What?
Yes or no? Wait.
No, I'm 15.
Yes, no. So it's a yes to no, it doesn't hit.
Yes. No, it doesn't hit.
Yes, and yes, it doesn't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Glad we cleared that up.
What?
Absolutely.
Now it's your turn. So you might want to, I would suggest
Hitting.
GTFOing away from the two goblins. Okay, you can do that. I was going to say maybe back up a little. Maybe you guys need to regroup.
So Grick is dead? Or
Grick is on the ground.
Can I,
He's
I'm
almost
feeling better.
for you don't recall
I'm
that
just
it's a
saying,
Monty
you guys
Python
kind
and
of
the Holy Grail
spread
reference.
out. Maybe that's the opposite of what you should have done. You're going against guys who are, like I said, fairly militaristic, and they're good at what they do, whereas you guys are kind of bad at what you do, obviously.
What, teamwork?
Yeah.
staying alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll try and run half behind the tree. But with my
Make sure, also, this is something we haven't really discussed much, you're going to want to disengage if you're backing up from a fight. Otherwise,
Damn
they get an attack of opportunity on you.
What if I...
Basically, what that means, a disengage is a action move, which just means that you can disengage and you can move. You can't disengage, move, and attack in the same turn. So essentially, that counts as your attack if you want to disengage. So that's up to you.
What if I want to keep
Right on
fighting?
your tail, bro.
You can keep fighting.
Disengage.
We're all going to die anyway. I might as well die at a blaze of glory.
Ultimate punch.
Blaze it up, right?
Punch.
Okay.
Nah, what, dude? Come on, bro. Shut up.
I still wish that monks had like had that Captain Kirk move where you could roll your hands into a fist and swing it wildly.
Okay. I'm going to roll to ultimate hooker punch. Engineer Rory on the microphone. I mean headphone.
All right. You just hear a booming voice. Y'all ready for this? It's Charles Barkley.
My corpse starts like
He
topping.
and he asks if you guys would like to jam. You're gonna need to come on and slam. So you row back and open palm smack this guy right in the chin. So I'm gonna need you to roll for damage and double that.
Excellent. Okay. So let's say 1d6 plus 3. So that is 7 times 2, 14 damage.
All right.
Did I break his nose?
You actually
Did he punch him real hard?
you pushed real good.
Did it look really cool?
You actually you rear back. I'm making movements. I'm sorry. I'm just going to do this. Nobody can see these, obviously, except for the people in the room with me.
I can see him.
They're enjoying it a lot,
Okay,
though.
he's
You rear
unzipping his
back
pants. He's
and
pulling them down
you
to his
palm
ankles.
him actually right in the nose and just keep going. You actually shove the cartilage up into his brain, and he just
Yes.
boom goes down.
Sack of potatoes.
So you finally got one. Good job, guys.
Fucking Ender Wiggin over here.
Now dance.
Please don't tell my sister. She's back at home.
I do
I'm
believe-
in space right now.
Mr. Monk, you get another attack.
Okay.
So keep rolling hot, because dear God, the party depends on you right now.
Rolling high, Colorado.
Hey, man,
My
I've done some
buddy
damage,
was,
bro.
You really just need to bust out the burning hands. That's what you're good for.
know.
All right, now
I'm
I'm
not a
going to
one-trick
roll
pony.
a little bitty number here called 19.
Jesus.
Is that good enough,
That is a
Mr.
hit.
DM?
Not a crit, but it's a hit.
Okay.
I don't know. Monks don't have like some special thing where they crit a 19, do they? You're the
No,
one. You're the one
nobody
with the
does.
player guide.
Nobody does anymore.
Nobody does.
I don't think so.
My
some
player's
weapons here?
guide is stuck
Oh, it's in
in
Dallas.
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan shit.
Dallas, Michigan.
Dallas, Michigan.
What?
Shipping here to where we are in what's
Oslo, Norway.
there? Yes.
Pelican Rapids, Minnesota.
Which is a real place.
Okay, so I'm gonna ride over on the wings of a pelican and hit him for 4.
That's damage. That it's numbers.
Okay.
Did you add the other damage to it?
What? Oh, it doesn't have the +3.
It doesn't have that?
The second one, no.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's the two.
But I can call upon my key to do a flurry of blows and add an additional attack.
Blurry of flows.
Does that have to be your whole attack, or can you do that on a second attack?
That adds an additional attack onto my current attack.
Do you want to do that? Oh, you mean like you get to roll again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Do you have to roll to hit again?
I don't
Or
really.
you just roll for damage?
you
again?
do.
Or do you want to do that?
And I don't know if that does that add like another unarmed strike, which is 2 hits, or just
I would say just.
It adds one more punch
Yeah.
to it from what I read.
is it a falcon punch?
I would say
It
it's
adds one more punch from what I read.
Just pretend we discussed this. It's the it's the where you get towards the end of the moves on Kenpo X and you start punching faster. So you go.
That's how we laugh at jokes.
As you can tell, we are all purveyors of the P90X workout system. It's another one of our sponsors.
We watched it once.
It's how we all got super swole. You can't
Thanks,
see,
Tony.
but-
This podcast is for you.
This
I'm
podcast is
swollen
sponsored by
because I'm
P90X.
allergic to shellfish,
Beachbody.com.
but I won't
Go to
stop
please.
eating it.
Beachbody.com.
All right. Roll. God, just roll.
Beachbody.com. Sellers
We-
of the finest beach juices.
We're actually changing the name of this to Just Roll.
And 2.
Disgraceful.
Damn.
Moving on.
I didn't roll the hit. Is that bad?
That was your to hit.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Disregard
No, you
that.
gotta roll to hit.
What did you roll?
You roll
Damage.
damage.
I was just joking, guys. That was in 9. My last move was just a flourish.
For those watching, I
flowery
just
finish.
disapprovingly shook my head.
He just tipped his fedora a little
Like
bit.
like a father whose son just gave him a macaroni drawing, but like
He's 19.
Yes.
Dad, I made this for you.
I ate half of it with macaroni and cheese earlier.
all right. We're back to the
Oh, good, you painted it.
hobgoblin who's been having just a straight up slap fight with Seth Rogen because none of these guys have done anything to each other.
Just too quick.
Oh wait, no, he did land a hit on you.
Yeah, he hit one.
All right, he's gonna do that again,
Got a little pop.
or at least try.
For those who aren't here present, having
14.
some foot touching over here.
That's a no, right?
Huh?
14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it's your turn to trade blows with him.
Foot party.
Get my
foot
big
party.
die out.
All right.
All right. I get my shank and I am just staring right at his spleen.
Giving him the shank stank.
19.
That's a hit.
Perfect. Five damage.
All right. You dig it in there pretty good.
Yeah. Hoping to
You really hate spleens.
really get it. Because I'm not sneak attacking.
Back to the goblin who you just uselessly threw a fireball at.
Firebolt.
Lightning bolt. And he's still coming at you with that sword. 8.
That is not a hit.
Yeah,
Wow.
For once.
I know. I'm tired.
It's good because
You dodged that
probably
shit?
wouldn't survive another hit.
Please murder him.
I'm gonna assume I didn't dodge it and he just tripped.
You can assume what you want. It's your turn.
I'm gonna what
I'm going to assume it too.
what is their current layout? Like, could I hit them with the burning hands?
Where's our miniatures?
I'm going to say... No, it wouldn't hit anybody but the one that's after you, mainly because you ran backwards from the party a little bit
I don't
to
think
get away.
I don't think I said.
And then he chased you. What's the
Was
range
it
on that?
unplugged the whole time?
like 15.
15 feet.
15
Got
feet?
it.
All right,
Oh,
that'll...
did you want me to record
Actually,
this?
fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and I'm gonna shoot 2 magic missiles at him, and then 1 magic missile at the one that Corey's fighting.
I was wondering when you were going to decide to be useful.
I did.
See,
Okay,
wizards
Dad.
always get the shit.
I'm just saying, like, he has the key to everybody not dying here with his OP magic and its
But
glass cannon abilities.
Mark has a history of accusing wizards of withholding their best magics, but secretly, wizards just have a very limited amount of usefulness.
Dustin is a recovering wizard. In a former life, he essentially did nothing but jizz sticky web on everything,
which was amazing.
which got us into some
You mean
pretty
used to?
sticky situations.
Next time.
next time on D&D with dumbasses.
Hey, that's a good name. The first magic missile does 1 damage.
Yay, wizards!
This is already going
So
off.
2 at the guy in front of you, 2 at the one on Corey.
The second magic missile does 1 damage. Come on.
Okay, so now the
Those were the 2 to the guy in front of me.
How does he do it?
And the one to Corey does 1 fucking
Did you feel something?
was that
No, I didn't.
was that all together?
That was fuck off.
There were only 3. I thought there were 4.
No, there's 3.
Okay.
The other one just fizzled in your hand.
The third one came around and hit me for 4 damage.
He actually didn't use a spell. He just had a Roman candle in his pocket that he took out and just pointed it at people.
Grick,
I try to.
keep on keeping on.
I stay alive. Hold on. Let me see. 10?
That counts. So yeah, you're
10
stable.
to 20 is stable.
You are now stable.
So now you roll a d4 to see how long you're knocked out for.
Okay, let's see.
Run away or just roll.
Oh, you want me to roll?
No, I got this. So this is how many hours I stay?
Yeah, how many
Asleep.
hours you're going to be knocked out for?
I have a potion. Can I just sort of like twitch?
Somebody
sleep
else
twitch
can
into
give you the
my-
potion.
Well, I don't
guess.
think he can
I don't think it'll wake you
consume
up, though.
anything.
Well, I'm going to be asleep for 4 hours, so I'm going to take a little nap.
Now you
You guys talk
roll
to me
the highest
later, all
number.
right? Just a little nap.
Let's see what I would have rolled. A 1!
Just take a nap.
Such a good number.
So the hobby, that's
Can I start snoring?
Just deep snore.
let's roll for another hobby who's still swinging at the Techno Viking.
Roll for Hobby Lobby.
He misses. You guys have screwed him
show
up enough
sponsored
apparently
by
that
Hobby
he's
Lobby.
kind of missing.
Good.
And all right, turns out number 1 is just gone. He is laying on the ground with his nose cartilage embedded in his brain.
Yay,
So-
I did that.
Come back around to Techno Viking, and you want to start doing work on that other one.
Oh, yes. Fucking shit, natural 20
Oh my God.
again.
Murder something.
Damageify that for me.
Please help us. Because I sure as shit am not.
No dancing around. He's really got his flow.
Hand movement.
Dusty was just dancing for all of us.
And 14 damage again.
Holy.
Right. You actually whirl around, again with an open hand, and just karate chop right to the throat. His windpipe just collapses.
Yes. 6 sets wins back.
I imagine you're Rick and Morty with X gonna give it to you just in the background. Just roided out, just kicking the shit out of people.
As he crumbles to the ground, you kind of whisper to him, "Fuck getting it on your own. X going to deliver to you." All right.
This podcast is delivered to you by
By DMX.
DMX.
This is another one of our sponsors.
He's in the room. He refuses to speak, though.
He charges a lot to actually be recorded, so he's just here in spiritual
Oh,
support.
no, it looks like he's about to lose his mind.
DMX, could you see that drink? Thanks, DMX. Great DMX juice brought to you by DMX. Visit DMX.com for finest DMX
It's
juice.
Seth
Definitely
Rogen's
up
turn.
in here.
What about the one that was attacking me?
He goes after you.
He went before him last time.
I'm a bad DM. Just go.
If you recall last time,
Come at me, bro.
All right.
You ain't gonna touch this.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do I have another attack?
It's a 19.
Oh yeah, he touched that. He touched it real good.
Actually, I think I still have another arm to go. Do you want me to do that?
That's a good point.
Oh, I'm.
You can't really reach anyone else?
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I mumble in my sleep.
That is 6 damage. Bro.
Perfect.
And Corey's knocked out.
Not yet. Feeling it though.
Now it's your turn.
All right.
Seth Rogen, I whisper in my sleep, prison rules.
Prison rules. Well, I recover swiftly from whatever the hell just happened to me. It was brutally painful. And I will
filling you
hopefully
with
go
holes.
for that jugular, that sweet turkey. All right. Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
16 plus...
Attack
Yeah,
bonus.
so 21.
Yeah.
Nice.
Smack him. Do I have an advantage on this guy, by the way?
No.
Okay, good. I didn't want one.
I guess we haven't really flanked anybody because he just sort of like scattered
Oh, yeah.
immediately.
6 damage.
You guys actually just pick the least efficient method
Good.
of fighting at every point.
I'm glad I was able to pass out
one-on-one.
almost immediately.
One-on-one, just the way I like it.
Right, he is not down, but he is not looking good.
Did you get that I did do damage to him?
What?
I did 1 damage to him. I'm cheating and looking at your shit. That's basically what's happening.
Podcast is canceled.
It's gross.
How
Mark.
many is that? Seriously, Mark,
Like
why do you
4.
keep doing that?
3 or 4.
Dude, you know what's really sad is there's been somewhere like real shit was happening, and I like held it in and kind of blew it out the side.
That is a move learned from Tay Zonde. You turn away from the mic to breathe.
Turn away from the mic when a burp. Blow that burp dust.
Sick chocolate rain reference, bro.
Also, I think like the 3rd Tay Zonde reference in the last week.
It really has.
He's actually our idol.
He's coming back.
He's also in the room.
I've been informed that I actually don't know how to keep track of battles. This one is dead.
Oh, so
You
I
We
actually
killed everyone?
you actually stabbed him in the same exact spot you got last time. Like you are aiming for that spleen.
perfect.
You put it in and you just kind of blendered it.
just prison rules.
Unlock.
I roll over and I go,
You just
unlock.
yeah, you just jimmied it like a lock.
Now I'm on my stomach.
Just jimmy it like a lock. I immediately my hand
And,
goes to his pocket.
And for screen
Kill
peeking,
some marbles in there.
Wizard takes 7 damage. No,
Oh no.
no screen peeking, bro. It's not cool when we're playing GoldenEye.
Eh.
Everyone is too young to get that reference.
Everybody in the room.
That was a drug in the 90s.
Some golden eye. It's just pissing someone's eye. Get you really stoned.
Give her the golden eye, man. She didn't call back.
Give her the gold eye, bro.
I married her.
That was a lost Seinfeld episode.
I almost,
Yeah.
Wow, I almost said, "Are you serious?"
The one where
Give
Kramer
her the golden
pissed
eye.
on
I gave her the golden eye.
everyone's
You put it in her eye.
What's the deal?
It's the new thing, Jerry. That's what people are doing. All right.
In the eye?
That was my terrible George impression.
No, it was a good George
No,
Costanza.
Thanks.
Mark is just George Costanza.
That's actually
Jason Alexander is in the room with us.
that's another sponsor.
This podcast brought to you by Friends and Seinfeld together forever.
I'm actually David Schwimmer.
And all one surviving members of the Golden Girls.
Oh,
Now we're
And
sad.
Roseanne also.
too soon.
Too soon.
And Isis.
All right, the last. All right,
Whoa!
that got dark.
Like it.
Gonna edit that in post.
He was actually
Gonna take that out.
he was actually referencing the agency from the show Archer, who has all sorts of problems now, being an anti-terrorist organization.
Wackadoo.
Brought to you by Archer.
You think they
The show's
planned
brought
that?
to you by H. John Benjamin.
But they planned that like
Is
4
it-
years ago.
is it
It's
my
like
turn
4
now?
years, this whole thing's gonna just
It is
boil.
actually the last Goblin's turn,
Such a great
and
show.
he sees how quickly everything went south.
Don't
So
run.
he decides he is also going to go south, except for real, and he fucking books it.
To Mexico.
to Mexico.
Which book?
To D&D Mexico. So he is now
Who did he book with?
Southwest. They have the cheapest flights.
So he was going
Virgin.
south.
They're
by
really cool on the
Southwest?
inside. It's purple.
So he's about. Sorry, let me see what their move speed is.
Brought to you by Virgin Air.
Right, he is now
Fuck Southwest.
60 feet south of Wizard
How did he get 60 fucking feet?
because you ran like a bitch.
How's
I
it feel?
fucking let him run. I can't catch up to him.
You can't catch up and shoot anything. Zed?
I don't think my words are tough.
What's your movement speed?
The question is, what's your movement speed?
Burn.
Sick burn.
You want some ointment? Maybe some crow oil with that burn?
Do you
We don't have any.
salve?
Oh yeah, we don't have any crow oil. Wow, this just got sad.
Maybe if I had some crow oil, this would have gone better.
Definitely.
For the record, Croil is a miracle substance that cures all your needs. Anything that ails you, any baldness, crotchness,
Dryness.
underhandedness,
Dry balls.
and the dry balls. Yes, sir, Croil.
That's what it was originally known for.
Rusty fedora.
The-
Get
the
your
dri-
oil.
the
Rusty
dribbles.
fedora.
Yeah,
Lube that shit right up.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit the fuck down because I'm pretty beat up right
Right.
now.
So you just kind of sit and just watch your adversary just twinkle off into the
We all
sunset.
just say, fuck it.
You guys all just kind of
We're pretty beat
you
up.
kind of
beat
crouch
the
in.
shit.
You drag your unconscious friend into the middle of you, and you all just kind of hug. Like
It's just dry.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault, man.
it's been a bad day.
I didn't know, man. I
It's
didn't
not
know.
your fault.
I'm dancing really slowly and somberly right now.
I thought it was a shrub.
It's not your fault.
No, you don't understand. It's not your fault.
That's what we're talking about, man.
This podcast is brought to you by the somber memory of one Robin
9/11.
9/11.
Ooh.
We're gonna take that out and post. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Basically, we're just gonna cut Dusty out.
It's just gonna be dead air
So-
every once in a while.
And now, Techno Viking.
All right, good roll. Good roll.
We just giggle a little bit.
What'd you roll?
Man, that went
What'd you
extra
roll?
long.
Enunciate, please. All right, thank you.
Answer in the form of a question.
All right, so I guess you guys are going to go ahead and start your night a little early because this one needs to sleep.
I started about a couple minutes ago.
He's 20 minutes into it.
So if someone
night.
puts a potion inside my mouth, will I just spring up?
They're going to put something inside your mouth. But
Well, after that, when they put the potion inside my
Just
mouth,
gonna
would I?
massage.
I'm not
that.
sure
Don't
if-
waste your potion. Just sleep with the rest of us because
Yeah.
you'll wake up refreshed tomorrow.
and also, I'm not sure how well the swallowing mechanism works while you're unconscious.
So I roll up
my
my
wife is calling me.
horrible wolf pelt and put it underneath his
For
head.
those wondering, yes, 2 of the men in this room actually are married. No, I don't know how.
Penis power. They like it.
They chose them.
And one of them
are-
actually just got a call from said wife.
Hey, you're wearing your best
grateful.
friend's shirt.
ruining the podcast.
I
But that's
always wear my
okay. It
best
wasn't that
friend's
good in the
shirt.
first
I thought
place.
about wearing that today, but I didn't do it.
Should have.
Podcast
You had
canceled.
plenty of opportunities to wear your best friend's shirt.
I'm so
Just
sorry,
to explain the
Corey.
best friend shirt while our friend Steven is ruining the podcast. Actually, Steven doesn't have a best friend's shirt.
doesn't.
Just another point of contention between us. I don't even know why
Fucking guy.
we're not even really friends.
That's all right.
Hey, so if combat's over, are we
I want
pretty
a
much
best
done?
friend
Because we need to
t-shirt.
wrap up pretty soon.
Do we need to wrap up?
It's
Oh, wow.
10:50.
We have gone for a while.
we
We've
actually
just,
did shit.
We've just rambled and accomplished absolutely nothing.
We got our asses handed to us properly.
Really badly, yeah. I mean, you won, and I'm glad for that, but that should not have been
Ooh,
a titanic struggle.
I need to go through pockets. Because
Let me check for you.
I am really shifty with pockets right now. After my deep group cry.
I actually sewed my pockets shut last night, so he can't rifle through mine.
Roll
Wow.
the sew pockets.
You know what?
You do find the hobgoblins, like I said, each of them is wearing chainmail. Though some of their chainmail's a bit damaged now from being caught on fire and the like. Each of them has a long sword, a long bow.
Brought to you by justthe.swinging.com.
About 8 arrows or so that are left that weren't fired into your chests.
I take the arrows.
All right.
What?
And I'll go
Steven's
ahead and
confusion brought to you by his wife.
On one of them, you actually find a note.
Oh, I hate notes. I don't want it.
All right. You crumple the note up and throw it away.
So how is your wife, Steven of Michigan?
Stacy says hi, and that we're all a bunch of nerds.
Yep.
We don't have a response for that.
Okay, I pick up the note and uncrumple it because I think, this might be important. And I hand it to someone else.
Great.
All right.
I'll take that out.
Just put it in my sewed up pocket. It's fine.
His
I'll read it
passed
later.
out pocket.
I take the note and I read it. What do I read aloud?
The note has an explicit orders of kill on sight.
It says explicitly kill on sight.
It has each of your names on it,
Has each of our names on it.
and it
So-
has the
Pictures.
relative location you will be able to be found.
Is Seth Rogen on that list?
Yes, your name is on the list, Seth Rogen.
You're actually at the top of the list with a little
Nice.
star.
It's on there at the top and bottom of the list.
Double list.
He wants to double kill you. It also has a map coordinate to where we are.
Where you will, not exactly where you are, but about where you
An
should be.
exact location.
Like if somebody knew, like where and the pace at which you were traveling.
They know how much paste pecani sauce we have.
Shit, that shit's made in New York City.
New York City! Brought to us by Pace
Brought to you by
Sauce.
Pace Pecani Sauce. That's our 57th sponsor. Also, Heinz 57. Which, ironically enough, is our 58th sponsor. She just
It
ruins
gets
that
complicated. It's
completely.
fine.
Oh, shit.
Nailed it.
So, and it is signed at the bottom.
There's a signature at the bottom. I'll read it to you in a second.
Albrecht.
Whatever he said.
All brick.
All brick.
Hey, that's
No mortar.
I sleep talk. That's glass staff.
Oh, it should have just said glass staff. I know who that
He
is.
doesn't sign his name, Glassstaff. He doesn't. That's
My-
what the men called him because they couldn't pronounce his name.
The voice
And they-
in my
and they
head
wanted to make
was saying
fun.
he wouldn't sign his name.
And they wanted to make
Glassstaff.
fun of his little fey glass staff that he carried around everywhere.
We're not allowed to say gay on this podcast.
He said Faye.
Curse you, glass staff.
glass staff.
Brought to you by the musical Glass Staff.
Brought to you by Broadway.
We actually are all starring in an off Broadway production. of Glassstaff the musical.
We actually will just be on the sidewalk.
Brought to you by
In
the
New
Michigan
York, where we
Community
live.
Theater.
So anyway,
New York.
I've been
Or
informed
Michigan, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
that wives,
New York,
wives,
Michigan,
are,
Minnesota
wives are getting
Community
antsy and people are needing to work in the morning or some
Yeah.
such bullshit like that. I don't
Let's
know.
call it.
People have jobs or something. So we will be bringing to a close there with everybody just broken beyond belief from a very simple encounter. Good job, guys. So once again, this has been the first edition of the whatever
Of 5th edition.
of the whatever the fuck we call this.
We'll get better, I
I
promise.
think we're going with Party Roll.
We're going with Party Roll. It's a good name.
Yeah.
The bar door party roll.
Bard door.
Bard.
There are no bards.
5 guys, 1 table, bar door party roll.
Anyway, signing off. So let's go around the table one more time in case anybody cares what these jackasses are named. I am Mark, your humble DM.
I am Steven, the magical wizard.
I'm Matt. Crick.
I'm also
Fuck
Matt.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Great. Matt.
I'm sorry.
Just go. Just go.
Just go. I don't know.
I'm Dust Matt. Techno Viking. Extraordinaire.
And I'm Seth Rogen, a.k.a. Corey
Broken.
Rogen.
Thanks. See you. Good night. Bye. what will happen next, listeners? Find out next week in the thrilling adventures of Party Roll.